Hi, welcome to another Drumsense Master Tutor Top Tip type slot. I'm going to be looking at teaching quintuplets today. Teaching quintuplets is a lot more fun than it might sound, and the way to break it down to make it really easy, if you haven't thought of this before, is instead of trying to mathematically work out how you cram 5 notes into each quarter note, evenly spaced, here's a good tip. Basically, play 5 notes, starting with your right hand, and play the first note on the high tom. Then play the next group of 5 notes, starting with the left hand, with the first note on the high tom, and repeat over. So these are groups of 5, quite clearly. Now, when you get used to doing that, and you can speed it up a bit, then keep time with your left foot hi-hat to coincide with the tom-tom notes. So here's the sneaky thing. At the moment, I haven't set the time. All I've done is set the groups of 5. So the speed I'm playing at is entirely governed by the groups of 5 that I'm playing, as opposed to the other way round. But what I can do is, if I then start to get comfortable with where the hi-hat's falling, connecting with these tom-tom notes, I can just make that the time, like this. So I could go... Speed that up a bit. Okay, make the hi-hat go with the tom-tom. So I'm making the time out of that, and I can drop out the quintuplets, and then I've established the time. So I could do that here on the snare. Really sort of careful and really sort of faithful to keeping all the notes the same distance apart, you will, by sheer default, be playing quintuplets, which you can then teach to somebody else, and that's quite a good method of getting into it. Sooner or later, you start to sort of... So there's my time, and I can sort of feel... Okay, so that's a really crafty way of getting in. Once you've established that, of course you can. We've done toms and cymbals. You can move it around the kit. You're surprised how quickly you kind of make that sound kind of normal. You might have a situation where the bass player doesn't know quite what happened when you did that fill, but return back to normal. Now, you can have a bit more fun with these, of course, if you use some of the subdivisions of 5 that we know and love. For example, if you subdivide 5 into 3 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and my next group of 5 starts there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then it's a bit of a short step really to using those kind of accented subdivisions in your quintuplet. So I could go 1. So I can get that. Which is, again, quite nice if you speed it up a bit. Play them in jazz. And of course, you change the sticking. Alternative sticking will give you a right, left, left for the 3 and a 2. Right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Of course, completely changes our access to the drum. So having got comfortable with the quintuplet, you change your sticking. I mean, if you go from the single stroke sticking, time. Surprisingly how quickly you can get to making the same sound with your alternative sticking. And that does work quite nicely in jazz if you're not playing too slow a tempo. Up a bit. Don't ask me exactly where the hi-hat falls when it falls on 2 and 4, exactly which note it falls on in the quintuplet, because I haven't worked it out. I'm doing it all just by feel and sound. So there you go, there's a handy tip for working quintuplets into your teaching and even into your playing. Easy way in is to set up the groups of 5 and make the accent dictate where the time is falling and take it from there. Good luck.